Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How you guys all doing today? Hope you're all having a great day so far. So we are back on PV Rivers. How's it going there, David W, Andy the Farmer, and anybody else out there lurking? So yeah, we're just actually doing some poplar baling at the minute. So I just dropped off my first load of bales, and yeah, we're just going to carry on from there. I think Shoddy's in the house. Hey there, Shoddy. How you doing? Thank you very much for that Godzilla roar. Oh, bless you, cotton socks. I wish I'd never added that now. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I like it. It's a cool little sound. So, yes, doing good. Started playing Star. Oh yeah, it seems like a lot of people are taking up playing Star Rapture. I see Mr. Dajnet's over there playing as well. Who else was it? Oh, Evil Reyes is also playing, and quite a few other people as well. So yes, it's either that or a thought. Yeah. Hey there, Mr. Jers. How you doing? Welcome in. But yes, what a time. So yeah, to be honest, I didn't really do too much actually after the stream. I ended up going over to Astral Colony and doing a little bit more over there. Oh, Mr. Farmer Marks, thank you very much for the 10 stream streak. Much appreciated. I'm sure it's more than that, but thank you very much for your continued support. And that goes out to everybody, actually. You're doing good, Mr. Jers? Good. So, yeah, so obviously I got, let's see, we were doing a potato field yesterday. I got that finished off. I also got the other field of potatoes harvested, which is just down the hill here. That's done. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Jers, thank you very much for your Prime resub. Much appreciated. 25 months. Wow. I'm not doing too bad, actually. Not too bad, thanks. Obviously it's Tuesday, so yeah. Just plodding on. My daughter, bless her, wasn't feeling too well today, so she ended up having today off. Second day back to college, and yeah, she's off already. Yikes. I don't know. Hey, Mr. Johnny over on YouTube. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. But yes, so yeah, obviously we've got Star Rapture Early Access released today. And yeah, there's quite a few people already playing it and streaming it. I don't know. Maybe I have to watch a little bit more before I dip my toe into that little pond. I don't know. I really don't know, Farmer Marks. I will say it looks good. It's interesting, the spider creature things that attack you are kind of weird, but okay, I suppose that's one of the things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. You never know. But yeah, right now I'm very busy. I've got stuff doing in Satisfactory to still finish off. I've got obviously the Astral Colony that I'm working on. I've actually now got the first jump gate complete and actually jumped. It's kind of nice. So I'm into a new universe or whatever it is, part of space. So I've got all the new tech tree to get finished off and unlocked and that. And it's basically probably about the same as Mr. Dajnet, but not quite as far along in the tech tree as him. So
hello there.
Yeah, lots to do. Hello there, Mr. T. Miller. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. But yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Farmer Marks, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow, and give Mr. T. Miller a shout out as well. If you're not following either of them guys, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. Oh yeah, the sorghum field next to me got finished. I do need to get that combine moved onto the other field, but we'll do that later on. Oh, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer's here as well, huh? Oh, let's give him a shout out too. So yeah, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow, guys. So yes, here we are. Let's get that opened up. Yep, there we go. And you can carry on following me. There we are. Right, you'll straighten up in just a moment. So yeah, we're actually right behind. Here we go. Here comes Mr. Shawnee with the chicken hands, earning himself a 5k bit badge. Nice! You guys are really going for it this year, aren't you? Why not, eh? Why not? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who doesn't like that chicken dance, eh? Oh yeah. Do. And thank you very much, Mr. Shotney, for the chicken dance and the bitties. Much appreciated. So yeah, this is the little field I'm currently on. I'm also obviously on the little central island. Obviously, for me, it's right next to the roller coaster. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going. Actually, at some point, I do need to plough this up and replant it. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year. That's the only thing. I think this is the second cut since I last did it, so I might be able to carry on for a little bit longer. So yes, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, thank you very much for the 45 stream streak. You're really cranking them up there. Nice, thank you very much. There we go, I think I've got everything, and obviously that fart as well from Mr. Green Thumb. Cool. Fart away. Get that wind out of thee. There we go. Right, so yeah, this is what we'll be doing. I've obviously got the rest of this field to do, so I've literally just gone around the headland 3 times, then up and down, and that was just literally the load I just dropped off. And yeah, so we're heading back now and getting some more done. Did my earbud just disconnect? One sec. It's gone rather quiet. Your stream streak broke again? Yeah, I think was it yesterday? I'm guessing. Was it yesterday or the other day? I can't remember. But yeah, I was actually asking where's Mr. T Miller? Where's Mr. T Miller? I'm guessing you got all moved over the weekend, I believe it was, wasn't it? So I'm not surprised. Yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, what a shame. Hang on, let's try this again. Yeah, that was not going to connect to my phone for someone weird reading. Oh, there it is. Battery low. Maybe I need to charge it up. That's probably what it is. Let me see. Yeah, it's dead. Okay, let's see if I can change the other earbud. I'm at 3 now. Oh no. Oh well. Okay. Well, that's something. But yes, kind of crazy. I think I'm up to about 13 over on Dashnets now, so I'm sure you'll get your numbers back quickly. Let me just charge that up. I'm actually waiting on an Amazon delivery. For some weird reason, I don't know why, but it was actually meant to be delivered between 1 and 3 today. I actually was playing Astral Colony earlier, had it up, I was tracking, and he was literally outside. The next thing I know, he's like 3-4 miles away, and it then shows 8 stops away, even though it stated I was the next delivery. And yeah, he's still wherever he is. I have no idea what's going on with it. It's kind of crazy, really. It's weird. Over the Christmas period, get this, over the Christmas period, Amazon deliveries have been absolutely amazing. I don't know why, but I will say they've actually been turning up early in the day, at decent time. Haven't need to get up off my chair during a stream or anything like that. Yesterday, they were meant to deliver between 1 and 3. Turned up, what was it, about 7, 7:30, something last night during the stream. Obviously, you guys probably remember me getting up at one point and going to answer the door. Yeah, that was an Amazon delivery. Same thing again today. I don't know why they can't keep it consecutive or all the same when it comes to the deliveries. It's crazy. I don't know. Bonkers. I really don't know why they can't do it. They're a logistics company. They've been going for eons, it seems like, and yeah, they still screw up on delivery day. Let's see, I was able to watch your VOD yesterday. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that. Cool. But yeah, not a lot really going on, to be honest. So yeah, obviously the Christmas break is kind of now getting back into the routine of farming, remembering where the heck we were before Christmas, and going off and playing other games, sort of thing. So yeah, it's just carrying on, really. But yeah, I really need to get that combine over, once I finish this, onto the other field of sorghum to get harvested. I'm pretty sure it's still got a bit of space to squeeze at least a field's worth in there. So yeah, see that combine up ahead, the little case one, just there, up there, has been edited by, yeah, yours truly. It's about 250,000 capacity on that thing, just to keep it going that little bit longer. But yeah, obviously I've got this to do. The potatoes are now done. The obviously the other sorghum field needs to be harvested. And what was the other thing? Oh, the oats. I still need to pick up the oats as well from that other field that we started yesterday. It is now finished being swathed, so I need to get the other combine with the header and get that picked up. I think with this one, I'm not going to worry about the straw because I've got to be honest, I've got 2 of my big bale storages placed down, and they're both full of straw. It's crazy. And why do you keep disconnecting for? No, we were at hype train level 1. Well, thank you very much, everybody who participated in that. Much appreciated. We've got to 63% level 1. Wow. Total of 1 gifted, 1 sub gift, and 50 bits. Nice. Thank you very, very much for that. But yeah, craziness, crazy. You're still waiting on your internet equipment? How to get a different service? Okay. So I'm guessing you're probably on your mobile device then, watching somehow. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see Mr. T. Miller streaming again from his new premises. And oh, out of interest, how's Puppy Dog doing? Hopefully settling in and everything. Let me take my slippers off because my feet are getting a bit warm here. Here we go. Why do you keep disconnecting when you stop? You shouldn't do. Hopefully, obviously, yeah, I guess to start off with, he'll be maybe a little bit upset. But once he's gotten into like a nice routine and knowing that he's in a safe place, he should settle down, hopefully, with any luck. Oh, grapes. Oh, grapes. Oh, grapes. Oh, grapes. There. I should actually do it in this camera view, shouldn't I? Be easier. So, yeah, we're going to just look at some poplar for the next hour or so, okay? I'm only kidding. I can change it. There we go. Yeah, so when I come down to the trees, that the tree line itself kind of gets in the way a little bit. Just got to learn to move the camera around when I'm turning. Doing okay? Still getting used to the new place? Yeah. Yep. Hopefully he'll adapt quickly. That's all I can say. And feel a lot safer, should we say, in your new property. But yes, fingers crossed. And obviously, how are you doing as well, Mr. T. Miller? I take it you've got everything in now. Obviously, just waiting on your equipment for your internet. But yeah, have you settled in yourself? Do you feel any better for the move? Hopefully so, anyway. I do hope so. Oh, where's he going? I just realised the dude behind disconnected from me. I'm worried about tomorrow. You go back to work. Okay. Oh, you should be fine. Okay. What kind of things worrying you? The distance? Obviously, I don't know. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, I just noticed the dashboards today actually seem quite clear for a change. Usually they're a little bit blurry when I'm streaming, kind of like that decal there, the label. I wonder if it's that mod that I put in. Okay, it's a little bit blurry, but I don't know. But definitely that bottom one with the tractor down the bottom here. Definitely looks a lot clearer than usual. Right then, control F, let's get you back connected. Following. How you doing anyway? You got 2, 4, 5. Okay, 6. No, 3, 6, 7. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Oh, lock in. There we go. But yes, nearly there. I don't know, maybe about 6, 7 rows to go and we should be done. I do like doing popper every now and again. You worried about Milo being alone while you're at work? Ah, okay. Yeah, I can see how that's a bit of an issue. I know some people put up cameras, and obviously they have it linked to like their mobile devices so they can keep an eye on things. Maybe something to look into potentially. I know it's getting on a bit in the day. Let's see, about midday-ish, 1. So yeah, I don't know if you got a bit of spare cash. Maybe pop out, get some cameras put up. Stay connected, please. You're a lot closer, but you can come at home at lunch. Oh, that's something then. So it's only gonna be like a couple of hours, then you'll be home, and then back out. So yeah, you'll probably find he'll sleep through most of it. He'll probably be okay. Obviously, I don't know if you met any of the neighbours yet, because there's another good way. If any of them are going to be in, you could just see if they could keep an ear out for little Milo, and if he's getting worried or something. It's another good thing. So yeah, his playpen set up. Oh right, yeah, you got to get his playpen set up. Yeah, playpen. You think he's a baby, wouldn't you? Camera with a speaker. You could talk to Milo while you're. That's something. Yeah, Mr. Hectator, how you doing, buddy? By the way, yeah, camera with a speaker. The only thing, no, it's kind of like a baby monitor type thing, I guess. The only thing that would freak me out is suddenly hearing a voice from a person that isn't there. That would probably freak me out. I think the place is haunted. I don't know if that'd freak him out more or not, but yeah. Oh, but yeah, I'm sure. Give him a bit of time. He'll be fine. He will be fan-dabby dozy, as I like to say at the minute. But yeah, I know our cats, when we moved into here for the first week or two, they were very sort of, what's going on? What's this? What's that? They got into that curiosity sort of thing. And yeah. But yeah, within time they just settled in and think, oh, okay, I guess we're staying here now type thing, and yeah, we'll just carry on. You had a cam, but it was still, oh, that's typical, isn't it? That is big and typical. You had a camera and it got nicked. Oh man. Yeah, maybe time to go out and invest in a new one, just so you can keep an eye on Mr. Milo. It is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm sure he will be fine. Give him a few days just to settle in, maybe a week or so, and he'll be fine. Another thing I was thinking of as well, obviously, my wife should say, watches a lot of like more on TV, and they usually have like a vet come on, going over different situations, and I'm pretty sure around Guy Fawkes night, so November sort of time, they had him on, and they was saying for anybody who moves, whether it's cats or dogs, whatever, whether you're moving or having fireworks going off at night, one of the good things to do is get one of those animal plugins that sort of chills them out a bit. That might be another little solution to help Mr. Milo settle in. Thinking about it. So yeah, there is things. Obviously, a camera you could get set up if you wanted to, if you were that worried about him. But yeah, see how he is, and I'm sure obviously with you coming home for lunch, you'll be able to interact with him and see how he's doing and stuff. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine, Mr. Miller. I'm sure he will be fine. But yes. Anywho, joy, huh? Joy, 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 fun, fun, fun. Right, actually, I'm going to see if there's any update for my Amazon order quickly. It's actually showing that it's still going to be delivered today, but the thing is, there's the tracking is still showing in the same spot it has done for the last 3 hours or so. So they better get a move on. That's all I can say, because the stuff I need. Yes. I was hoping for it to have it for tomorrow for definite, because obviously I need to clean my snake out, and what's coming is the bedding stuff. And yes, why are you all the way over there though? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. It was literally outside. It's like, well, why couldn't you have delivered this afternoon? Hey, Wicked, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. I did see actually quite a few of you guys over watching Mr. Dashnet. I'm guessing you probably got multiple streams open at the minute. What's your guys' so far thoughts on Star Rupture? I'm undecided at the minute. I'd have to see a little bit more, but obviously I've got quite a lot going on with Astral Colony and this game and Satisfactory at the minute. Yeah, but what is your opinions on it so far with the early access and stuff? I've kind of had a look on their the Steam page, and obviously they've got the early access and all that. They've got DLC, is it DLCs and stuff? But their pricing seems a little bit weird for the stuff. It's like you get is it a special edition version of the game or something like that, and it's like 40 odd pound, but then you get there's something practically the same, maybe a slightly lesser better copy, I suppose. I don't know what the difference really is. I haven't really read it, but it's like half the price. It's like yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. The pricing's a little bit weird. It is very, very weird. What if I can bring it up and see again? Star Rapture. Yeah, so right, currently it is showing, well, $13.59 right now, with a 20% discount for me anyway. I don't know what it would be for anybody else. Actually, hang on, let me mute that. What's making music? Oh, it's that thing. There's a little video. Where is it? Yeah, so it's just to buy Star Rapture, which was obviously, I'm guessing what Mr. Dashnet's playing, the early access version, which is $13.59. Well, keep an eye on where I'm going. That disconnected again, didn't it? Blinking thing. But yeah, you got like a supporters edition, which is the 1623, and there was another one that I seen. There was another bundle, and that was like over 40 bleaking pound or something. It's like, what the heck? Can't see it now. But yeah, kind of weird. That's all I can say. Very, very weird. And I'm still getting that notification for Bendy and the Dark Arrival. Something my daughter wanted, but yeah, she hasn't shown any interest in it. Let's see, you've bought it for the $13.59. Okay, yep, why the heck not? We'll probably get it, but not sure about all the combat. You want just the factory part? Yeah. I don't know, is there anything in the settings where you can actually turn the enemies off? Kind of like how in Satisfactory you got the the alternate version for the spiders, the arachnophobia type thing setting. Is there a way of turning them off? I don't know. Maybe that's something to ask Mr. Dajlet to see. Is there a way of turning the monsters off or making them a little bit less aggressive or something? As he's live at the minute, I have no idea. But yeah, I don't know if he's still streaming when we wrap up today in about an hour and a half. These streams are too short, I've decided. They're far too short to do everything. But yeah, we'll probably go over and carry on watching what he's been up to over there. He's still building his base and stuff from the looks of it. But he's very knowledgeable. That's one thing I will say about the games he does play. He's very knowledgeable. I think it's because he also puts in so many hours. He seems to know things inside and out. So it's kind of good. So if you do have a question, it might be worth popping over there and saying, oh, what about this? And what about that? And why's my phone gone quiet again? I swear, my Wi-Fi is being a pain in the behind at the minute. It really is. Now, there we go. Can we unload that little partial? No. BB, why? Nope. Don't think so. Can we? Nope. Oh, we've done 106 bio bales with this thing. Wow. Not bad. But this guy can now head home. Right, let's do that. Well, yes, there we go. So that's one more field. Obviously, I will need to get in here, get this limed and fertilized. And yeah, I think it's after the next cut, I should really come through. To be honest, do I need more wood chips? I don't think so. That's the thing. Do I really need more wood chips? I could actually just plow up this year and put in another crop, which I might do actually. Right, let's do that. Sorry, I got hiccups and I'm kind of burpy as well at the minute. Kind of weird considering I just had a drink. Go figure. Right, let's take you over. Oops, don't want that. I need to close you down. You can carry on following me for the minute, but we'll centralize that to 30 to 3 meters behind, whatever it is. That's fan-dabby-dozy. So yeah, there we go. And go. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, well, what I'll do is I'll go and unload when we get to the vehicle shop, and yeah, I can bring him back. Shove everything in one little shed out of the way. But yeah, obviously tomorrow, just so you guys are aware, I will be probably streaming Astral Colony. I do need to... I've got a lot still to do over there. I'm trying to unlock taming of the... Oh, what is it? The armadillo thing. That's what I'm currently working on, or towards. So, yeah. But yeah, I went out, actually found a couple of planets nearby. One had the armadillo thing, and the other one had the I don't know their names. That's the problem. I know it's an armadillo, and one looked like a pig llama or whatever it is. So yeah, I've seen them, so I just need to get them unlocked so I can get them tamed and get into the farm. But obviously, I've got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put them. I've actually just today gone through and actually set up a level solely for like the getting all the different bits, or the what do you call it, the training, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, well, you'll see tomorrow anyway. Oh, what the heck? Mamadou is raiding with a party of 8. Welcome in, Mamadou. How was your stream, my dear? Welcome in, and thank you very much. And yes, guess what? I was actually lurking and watching you. Right, let's park that there. Let me close that window down. There we go. I can stretch up. Hey, Vortex over on YouTube. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, you caught is literally just finishing off harvesting some poplars. I've also got to go over and just get this unloaded. So let me take this back over, and yes, there we go. How was your stream, Mamadou? Hopefully it was a good one. Also, if you guys are not following Mamadou, it's like, really? You should be ashamed of yourselves. But go over, give her a follow, check her out when she goes live next. She is actually playing a lot on Kinleg at the minute, so yeah, definitely go over and see what she's been doing there. I know the other day she was doing a lot of landscaping. I think it was mainly for her cow barn, if I remember correctly. Whenever she put it down, it just wouldn't sit properly, so she ended up flattening the whole area out. And yeah, definitely go over and check her out, guys. But yeah, she also does like 7 Days to Die, another game, so yeah, definitely go over and check her out. Afternoon from YouTube, which is being a pain, is it? Is it? Oh, so it's not just my phone misbehaving then, okay. With Twitch at the minute, cool. Actually, I think it's my Wi-Fi is playing up. For some reason, whenever I come into the bedroom, it just does not like the extender that we've got. And whenever it tries to connect to the front room, which isn't that far away to be honest, so it should be fine signal-wise, it just doesn't like it at all. It's weird. In the last week or so, I've noticed when they get the signal come on our phone, it usually has like a 5 on there because it's like one of the higher broadbands, seemingly. For some weird reason, it's just not coming up with it that often. So yeah, I think the company may be having some funky doodly dandies going on at the minute over there. So hopefully it will clear up. If not, I'll be saying, why am I not getting what I'm supposed to? Actually, I should do a test to see how my internet's doing. Let me just go over to Google quickly and run a quick speed test. Internet speed test there while I'm streaming. So I should be over 900. The last time I tested it, it was like, what was it, 923 download and 915 up. Obviously I wasn't streaming at the time, but right now, so right here, right now, so what would be on the 6th of January 2026, it's 6:33 in the evening for me. My internet speed currently for my download is 815.7 megabytes per second. My upload speed is 338.1 megabytes per second. So yeah, it's lacking a little bit on the numbers there. It is definitely lacking a wee bit there. Right, I didn't mean to do that. We need to back this up. Let's get this unfolded. Back. There we go. But yeah, even like yesterday, it wasn't too bad yesterday, I will say. The Wi-Fi. I was able to actually have my phone right next to me on the desk. Today, I've actually got it on the shelf behind me, which is literally by the door to our bedroom, and it's just not picking up the Wi-Fi correctly. Come on, back it up. A little bit more. That should be in the trigger, so that should be fine to be left now. That is fine. Let's see. How are we? Did I? Oh, okay. Wow. 6.817 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hey there, Mamadou. Yeah, how was your stream? Hopefully it was a good one again. I was lurking over there, and yes. Unfortunately, I was streaming at the same time, but yeah, I kinda was watching prior you going, or me going live, I should say. There we go. But yeah, actually, this morning I actually sat down. Well, I didn't really sit down, but I did go through my desk, completely cleaned it. It's kind of surprising. Every month I do give my desk a good cleaning, but over this Christmas period, it's kind of weird that I seem to have accumulated more dust than normal. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. So yeah, my desk is now nice and clean. I've moved a few things around to see, like for example, my stream deck. Usually it's just in front of my central monitor. For the minute, I've actually moved it over to below my right monitor, which might be easier. So I don't know. It's still a little bit of a stretch to get to, but we'll see. It was going okay with me, but I don't know if I had my starting soon screen up. I saw it when hubby called. Ah, okay. You didn't know you had it up. Yes. Yeah, that's one of the so yeah, obviously I've got like 3 monitors. Also I use my phone for monitoring my sound and visuals for my stream. So, and I know you've got your phone as well, don't you? So it's kind of weird that, yeah, maybe pay attention to that just for the first 10-15 minutes. That might help. But yes, we've all been there. We've all been there. That's one thing I will say. I've done it occasionally myself where I've been on the wrong screen. I know I don't know what was going on with Green Thumbs the other day. Is for some weird reason his kept changing and going black when he was playing this game. Very strange is all I can say. Yes, very strange indeed. I don't know if he was accidentally hitting a button by mistake on his stream deck or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 times it went black for some weird reason. But yes, this is another one of those games that Green Thumb was playing where you really get into the gameplay and you ignore everything. And there was like 3 or 4 of us in chat saying, "Oh, your screen's gone black, this, that, and the other." It's like, I was even got into Discord and was actually trying to call him to see if he'd come out of the game briefly just to see what was going on. And I was messaging him about 4 or 5 times. he completely ignored the whole lot. It's terrible. But there we go. So we got a fair bit of wood chips now in storage. It may end up just being sold off in January. But obviously, one of the things I do need to double check is the Green Thumb Farmer's little production that we put down yesterday. His fish production does need wood chips to run for doing the smoked fish. So I might see if any's gone in over the last couple of hours in game. If not, what I might do is grab a truck in a minute and get it filled up, just to get that line up and running. But yes, nobody told you anything, so we didn't know. Ah, okay. Typical. And let me just adjust that so I can see what's going on. Okay. So I've got my. This is how laggy it is. So obviously I've got YouTube up. I've got my stream up. Obviously the stream for me is pretty much where I am in game right now, at the top of the hill, just about. On YouTube, it must be about a 10-second delay. I'm literally just going over the bridge by Barrow Logistics at the minute. That is how far behind YouTube is. It's weird. I never really paid too much attention. That's the thing. Is it always that? I'll have to see tomorrow. I'll have to watch tomorrow just to see if it is that 10-second delay roughly over there as well. Yikes if it is. Let's see. I was hunting for the shredder, but I couldn't find it in game. The shredder? Which one is that for? Is that for doing the straw bales, Mamadou? I'm guessing so, for your cow barn. Let's see, what we got shed-wise here? We've got one right there, which got a couple of bays empty. That'll do fine. Okay, I can show you. So if we come into here, it's usually under right there, straw blower. So scroll it down to where your animal section is, vehicles and equipment, and go to straw blower, and you got the coon right there. Obviously you can put your bales in the top there. I usually get about 3 bales in there, and that will then shred up your bales into the pen. Now make sure that this little pipe is pointing towards the pen itself. Okay, inside the pen you got that one, and you have this one which is similar. Obviously you can put your bales in there, and obviously it'll throw them out of this side. Personally, I would go with that one. If you actually, one other thing you could do, so that's where your straw blowers. If you have one, your forage mixes, so the stuff that makes your TMR, you could always put some straw into them and unload the straw into your cow pen or your pig pen that way as well. I've done that many times. Maybe got one of these guys here, put some straw in it, and yeah, just throwing it straight into the cow pen that way as well. But yes, it's right there. Straw blower is what you want. Right, let's take you off. And let's see if we can get this in the shed, because yeah, this is obviously the round bale loader, so don't really need it for any of my other bales. I was trying to thread the You're trying to shred the grass bale. Yeah, you won't be able to shred a grass bale, only straw bales. Yeah, if you wanted to do it that way, it would if it's for your cows, then maybe. Oh, good question. Yeah, that wouldn't do it. That wouldn't do it. No, they wouldn't do it either. I was wondering if one of them would do it. If you now I don't know how much space you've got, but on my Trello there is this small bale storage that will take bales and turn them to either bales or loose. There is a pipe on it, so you could just drive a little trailer underneath it and take some loose out if you wanted to. That's on my Trello. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that you could use to chop up a grass bale. I know seemingly in the game itself you are able to cut a bale, but I don't know if it unload. I've never tried it, to be honest, but I don't know if that would be any good. Right. I'll have to give that a try in a minute. But yeah, they seem you can cut bales. Now I don't know if it keeps it as a bale form or as loose, so you could then go with a bucket, for example, and pick it up that way. But yeah, I don't think I've got it in here thinking about it. Let's have a look. Construction, first one. Billy, do I? No, I ain't got it in here. But yeah, obviously I've got. It looks like a little easy shed with some bales on the inside and stuff, but it does have a little pipe that will allow you to take out loose if needed. It's kind of handy for making TMR. So if you've got silage and straw and hay and all that in the storage, you can literally drive under with a TMR mixer and just get the products straight out of it. And that was terrible reversing. But this guy can stay here for now. So it kind of looks like an easy shed. So I haven't actually got it installed at the moment. Actually, I have an easier way of doing it. Let me go to desktop a sec. Oh, that just went straight down. One sec. Trello. It's literally right there. So this one here. Now there is 2 placeables in that pack. One will do your hay, your silage, grass, stuff like that. But then there's a second one for doing like your cotton, wood chips, stuff like that in it. But yeah, let's see if we can bring it up. So that's literally what it looks like. But yeah, you've got the little pipe there that will allow you to get the loose product back out to make it a little bit easier if you don't like handling bales. So yeah, that's right there. If you want it, let me grab that. I'll put that in there. In addition with this, if anyone wasn't aware, I've added a grass to silage line into this one as well. So if you've got any grass in storage and you're after some silage, you can activate the line and turn your grass straight to silage. Now with this version, or this one here, you will not need any silage additive. However, with the bigger one that I'm currently playing with, I've added in a similar option, but you need silage additive as well. So if I come into here, for example, to here, obviously right there, we got grass to silage. Obviously once it's active, it will turn grass to silage, but only if you've got silage additive in there as well. Isn't that cheeky? But you do get a good return. You get like a 1.5% return. So yes, for every litre. So for 1,000 litres, you get 1,500 back. So yes, I haven't fully tested it to see. Actually, I should get it up and running really, to see how quickly it turns. That's the thing. Obviously, I've got this one here. I do have some grass over here that I've dumped into it. So yeah. Just go over to my Trello, grab it. It doesn't have the silage additive, so it's literally a 2. Oh heck, I forgot to disconnect. It's literally a 2-bay easy shed. So it's not too big, it's not too small. Right, disconnect you, disconnect. Oh, cables and that. There we go. Now I do have the bumper on the front. Now the only problem is the bumper is actually not quite as wide as the wheel. So yes, oh that's the point. But yeah, give that a try, Mamadou. It should help you out that way. There we go. We'll lower that down. And we can just disconnect you. And interesting, this one doesn't have the IC controls in it. There we go. Righty then, I think that will be fine there, so we can get that door closed. Oh, there is one other thing I do need to do before the end of this day, hopefully, is obviously I've still got my rice to get harvested. Actually, I could get a guy going. He's got a decent sized capacity, hasn't he? So, oh, where's my little green thumb farmer's shed gone? Well, that's a wizard. It's disappeared. Let's get this moved out of the way for the moment. And where's my pallets gone? You do have pallets in you? Yes. Maybe I finished all the pallets that was in there. I don't know. Weird things going on. I had a shed here before. It's now disappeared. I'm sure I had a few pallets in here. They've disappeared. Crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing it. But yes, we can get the hired helper to do this for the moment. Yeah, you can even see the placement there. Slow down. I'm kind of thinking I might need to reduce the speed on this thing. It's a little bit speedy, Gonzalez. Right. Hired helper, you can do your job, and I'm going to see. Did I accidentally... Oh, I know what it was. It was probably that last update that Green Thumb did. It might have broken it. For me, anyway. Let's see. So it should be this one here. Could not load the item. What's going on here? Oh, hello. Mr. Green Thumb, Farmer's Little Storage has shed has a issue. PV Rivers Mod, FS25, GTF, drive-through, shed, packs, mall, shed I3D could not be loaded. Small shed could not be loaded. XML, placeable, I3D file. Well, that's weird. Out of interest. I might have to get that updated. I definitely know that one's there. It's just this little one. Let me just do a quick grab of a fresh copy of that. I'm hoping there's not an issue there. Might be in a bad download, that's all. Let's see. Not Giants, I want. Trello. Green Thumb Farmer. And... Where are you? There's that one. I want the smaller one. Little drive through. Where are you? I'm losing it. That's that one. That's the combine harvester one. That's that. Okay, where the heck? Which pack is that in then? Yeah, so that one's there. So that's the same pack as that, is it? Okay. So that is going to be wide door drive through. Yes, that one. Download you. Download that. Done. That's weird. But let's stop that there for a minute. I'm just going to do a quick reload, guys. And actually, while I'm at it, let me grab my small bale storage there. That I can show off on here too then, if anybody asks. Up the top there. Copy you. Rivers. There. Did that save? I don't know. Let's do it again anyway. Always good to double check that. One nice thing, I don't know, has anybody checked the mod hub today? Has any new mods been released on the mod hub? I don't know. But have a quick look in just a moment. I'm going to actually delete the old one just in case it didn't update correctly. So GTF drive through shed pack there. Last updated 12th of November, huh? Okay, it's going to be black for just one moment. It will be back, don't worry. Let's delete you. Pop that into there. Close that. Let's bring you back up. Oh, did I just close Mr. Dave down? I think I might have done. Probably. Oops. Let's see. I will probably stop using his mod. It is the only one now that isn't behind a paywall.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Mr. Green Thumb Farmer has a paywall for his mods? No, say it isn't so, Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. Or were you meant to be on another, was that meant to be for somebody else, or did I miss something? Hello, Mr. Matt, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day as well. I'm absolutely superb. Let's have a little look. Okay, so they have got a few new things out. How many people are going to put out feed mixes? That's what I want to know. I actually, was it that one? I don't think it was that one, but it was another one that came out recently in the last couple of weeks. I downloaded it and it had like 4 different recipes. It's like, serious? Oh, Thunders. He's moved all his mod behind a paywall, really? Oh. Well, what I'm about to mention, what I was going to say is, yeah, that's not good then. Wonder why he's done that. He never usually does. I've got an extra mod. Why have I got an extra mod? Let me just scroll through. Did I not? Oh yeah, I just activated my small bale storage, didn't I? That's what it is. I brought in. Right, you're the only one that shouldn't be active, but let's check. Where the heck did I put my little bale storage? There we go. Okay. Yeah, don't know why he's done that. He's such good. But as a Patreon member now, really, that's crazy. Mr. Vortex says, question: how do you delete a rice field? So what you need to do is go into the demolish menu, like you would a normal building. Find where the pump is. That's where I usually go. Is find where that pump is to turn the water on and off for flooding the field. Click on that, and then you should be able to delete the rice field that way. Obviously, once that's deleted, you'll probably have to go in and do some landscaping and stuff like that. So yes, but yeah, it's pretty easy, to be honest. But yeah, just go find that pump and yes, delete it. But yeah, so going back to Thunder, oh, that rumor is going around. Giants is going to allow modders to make money off of their mods in the future. Well, they kind of make money already, though. Same game, Matt. For anyone who posts a mod on the mod hub, they get like a, was it like a penny or $1 for a download? It's not a lot, but if you get enough downloads, you can get a bit of money. I think I've got, from my 2 little mods on the mod hub, I looked the other day for the first time in a long time, and I'm actually up over £25 now. I could technically withdraw that money if I wanted to. So yeah, but yes, I hope not, to be honest. For those who don't post on the mod hub, I know some of them still force people to pay for them, and I think that is totally wrong. It goes way against the terms and conditions of Giants. And while this is loading up, let me just sort this out. Oh, there he is. Phew. Yeah, it's kind of like, why? Because it will be removed from the terms of using Giants Editor, where it says you can't restrict access to a mod if using. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, obviously, if you use the editor, yeah. Scripts don't use the editor though. That's the thing. So yeah, I can see people charging for that, but yeah, it's like one of those things that I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Finally getting your stream back. Yes, and thank you very much, Mr. Matt, for the 3 stream streak. Yeah, we'll see. I suppose it'll be a nice thing for obviously modders. I will say that, because for those who may not necessarily get a lot of funds from the mod hub, straight off, they could look into other places to earn a little bit extra money from their mods. Just saying. I don't believe in paying for mods myself, but okay. But yes. Patron, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, just a quick one. I don't know how for anyone who is playing Uncharted Valley, Mr. Miller and a few other people may or may not be aware, but I believe Mr. JD Fan has put out an update to Uncharted Valley to include row crop mod by Thunder. Now let me just see if it's actually up on there. You'd have to maybe go over to JD Fan's YouTube for the update version. From looking at X-Man's trailer right now, that's still on version 2.8. And I'm pretty sure JD Fan said it was version 3. So, yeah, you may want to go over there and get that from JD Fan's YouTube. Do I have JD Fan? Yes, I do. There is a link from Mr. JD Fan, so click on that YouTube link, and he posted, I think it was a video a few days ago about it, so make sure you want to get that updated, Farmer Marks. Now, obviously, if Thunder has now got his scripts locked behind a paywall, as it were, that could put a issue on that. Do I have Thunder's itch.io here? I'm just gonna have a little look. Let's see. Let's go into desktop so you guys can see what I'm looking at as well. Desktop. So bye fish for the minute. So yeah, it's got to be a mod. Basically, the Uncharted update is compatible now with this. Basically, what this will do is whatever way you plant your crops in the field, they will stick to that pattern, shall we say. To be honest, I've never really even noticed a difference, but yeah, I guess this makes it a little bit more curved, more realistic, as you can see there. It does look a little bit more spaced out, though, so might be something to look at, but let's see. Let's come down to download. We've got an updated version right there. Download now. Okay, it was going to be there. Yes, accept that. Well, that really sucks. Yes, that really sucks that he's done that. Obviously, you can join up for free. I don't think he's going to actually charge you necessarily, but yes, that definitely sucks. Maybe I want to make a little bit extra money on the side, but yeah. What if JD knows about that as well then? Because that would be an issue if people have to then start signing up to just download a mod for the row crop thing. Anyway, gameplay. Right then, let's get this guy over to where he needs to be. So, you are currently... need to be unfolded. We'll get... yeah, there's plenty of space for more crops going here. We've got a little field to do. Unattach that. Detach you. I don't think... nope. I was wondering whether that would fold up with crop in there, but nope. Sometimes it does if it's low enough, but not this time. There we go. But yeah, maybe it's worthwhile starting to learn how giants did it then, Green Thumb. And setting them up that way. There we go. There we go. Hopefully I got the cables there. I think so. It's looking a little bit weird, but okay. And which would be the best way? Doesn't really matter. I've got to go either bridge. So this will work. That is definitely connected up. See, this is where I can see, say, one person downloading it and then spreading it around to everybody else. So I've never been on Patreon before, but I have signed up for updates on his mods, and I have been getting a lot of emails over the holidays about updates and moving them to Patreon. Yeah, that sucks. That really does suck, 'cause he's never done that before, so that I wonder why all of a sudden he's now doing that. He's been very much into just like the odd donation here and there. Maybe things are getting a bit tight for him and he wants to make a little bit extra money on the side, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually signed up for a patron for anybody in Farm Sim since I've been playing, in all honesty. Obviously, if you sign up for a patronage, or patron, whatever you want to call it, and you get the mod for free that way, then okay, fair enough. But if you have to then start paying so much a month or whatever it is per download, and they remove it, that really sucks. It really does. Yikes. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll probably look into signing up just to keep an eye on information and stuff, so... but yes. Life. Right, and so... we're actually heading up towards Home Depot, by the way, guys. I've got a little field up there, ready to be harvested. I might actually do it myself, to be honest. It shouldn't take too long to get harvested, in all honesty. It wants me to pay for it, so I'll pass on the update, yeah. It does suck, to be honest. Might send JD Fan a message later on to let him know that, because he may not be aware of that, so yes. I use giants already. His mods make it so I have more than one part colorable. Yeah. Yeah, true. There's got to be a way of doing the multiple colors out of interest. I'm going to park right on the train. Hopefully it doesn't come. What have I got? Let's see. So this is one of the mods by Ikis. I know he's been busy doing a few other mods over the Christmas period, which do have the color. Ah, okay, yeah. See, that only has the one on there, which is that. But yeah, it would be nice to have all the multiples. But I suppose if you keep it with the current version, maybe you'll be okay? I don't know. Is anybody new? That's the thing. If you can sign up for free and still download... oh yeah, I'll have to have a look and see myself. But yeah, if I've got a bay, then nope, not interested. I would rather just get rid of the mod and carry on with the stuff on the in-game mod hub, to be honest. Or do with just the one color option. It sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, see, that's another thing. Why don't Giants come out with multiple color options on their buildings as well? It's crazy. If a modder can bring it into the game, why can't Giants just add it that way? It'd make life so much easier. Same with, like, for example, vehicles and stuff. Obviously, a modder could quite easily go into a base game vehicle, give every section of it a color option, but yet Giants don't seem to do that. Why? Yeah, I suppose the other option. So you know how you could have the solar panel added and taken away? What if in the i3D you had the same wall multiple times in a different color and do it that way? Same with the doors, same with the, not necessarily the drain pipe. Obviously the drain pipe, I don't know, for most people probably have it as black anyway. So the drain pipe could be removed, but say for instance the doors, the walls and the roof, could you have multiples of them in the i3D but different coloured, where you come in kind of like my little signs where you can select a different sign, have it selectable that way? You've done that on the... Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, I'll shut up then. I will shut up. You're on it. You're on it. I will just shut up. But yes. I don't know. And the nice thing is you don't need to worry about any scripting, which is even better. Right then, let's get that lined up there. Let's get this now detached. Right. Z key, Q. There we go. Whoop. Don't want to do that, do I? Righty. So you can do this field. I'll go grab my other combine in just a moment. And what we'll probably do is make a start on the oats. Can I raise that up briefly? Yes, I can. I do need to attach this while I think about it. There we go. And fold that up. This is one thing I keep forgetting. Obviously, when I attach a header, I always forget to lift it up when I go to fold it. I need to try and get into a routine of doing that. Otherwise, it looks a little bit weird and starts going a little bit funky, so yes. It doesn't change the color on the object if you need to have multiple objects with all the... Yeah. Need a wall in the i3D for each color. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I was thinking of. Like, have maybe set up, I don't know, maybe 10 wall pieces, 10 roof pieces, 10 sets of doors, all at different colors, for example. Obviously, I know it'd make the i3D a little bit bigger, but yeah, that's the only downside to it. Unless there's somewhere... No, because you can't dynamically load in those pieces, can you? Thinking about it. So it'd have to all be in the one i3D. Oh, I'm sure you'll figure something out. Yeah, the XML is big too, yeah. Craziness. Crazy. Anyway, right then, so we have Mr. Hired Helper harvesting our rice over there. He's going to be fine for the minute. He will be done before we say boo, to be honest. So, somewhere in amongst this little lot is my combine. spine, which is not that one. I think it's that one with the header on. The ideal. Yes, it is. That will do nicely. So we'll go sort out these oats. I don't think I'm going to need a trailer, but we'll have to wait and see. I just noticed that is that connected? I think so. I'm not getting anything for a pop-up. We'll have to find out. Let's turn that on. Oh, when we get to the field and that. But cool, we haven't been in this guy for a while. Here we go. My little baby, I like it. Let's turn you up. There we go. Out of curiosity. But yeah, I don't know, Mr. Vortex. I really don't know. But yeah, Mr. Farmer Mark says you have to pay for it for the update. So, yes. Like him, I'd probably pass, in all honesty. Sorry, I'm just checking on Amazon to see if there's any more of an update there. So, let's see. Still arriving today. Where are you? Oh, actually, he's on the move. Oh, cripes. It's actually now on the move. From the looks of it. It still says 8 stops away. But it has moved position. So maybe they went home, sort the kids and stuff out. I don't know. That's kind of bonkers, but okay. I'm going to keep that screen up for just a little while to see where it's heading. Yes. Joy, hey guys, joy. I do see that Mr. Dajnet is still alive, so that's good. Hopefully he keeps going for a little bit longer. Actually, is it? No. I was going to say, is Mr. T. Miller going to be streaming today as it's a Tuesday? But yeah, he ain't got no internet properly yet. So, doubtful. Doubtful. Right, let's cut down here. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to get some root crops into my pig food mixer. I noticed I was yesterday or the day, yeah, yesterday before I was streaming, it was actually showing quite low actually on the root crop capacity. Oh, that's a point. As I've got it in here, let's see. Billy Alpaca. There we go. So, yeah. If you're still there, Mamadou, that is the shed I was on about. Right there, a nice little 2-bay easy shed. And obviously you got the pipe there for unloading loose. But yeah, it will accept loose bales, or loose product or bales, I should say, into it. And it will also output bales and loose product for each. But yeah, you got your silage, you got grass. Not quite sure why the grass looks a little bit more green than there. May have to look at the colour on that. But yeah, you got hay and straw that goes into that one. I thought I'd keep those ones in there. And then obviously separately, you have a second one for, obviously, like I said, the cotton bales, which actually have their texture, which I also need to check on my one over here, thinking about it while I'm here. Because I think there's a couple of things that need to be adjusted. Yeah. I only noticed this when I was doing this particular shed, is the cotton bale on my one here is missing. And the other thing was the silage bale had bands on it, but that one looks fine at the minute there. Okay, I think I might have... Oh, there, I can just see them. You have to sort of go to this side. You can see these little bits here. Obviously, if I bring this one in, for example, as a reference, you can see that there are still there, but well, the indentations are there, but not the actual band. So I need to update the visuals for that and the cotton, but also the new grass to silage option for that big storage. Hey Billy, just checked Thunder's Patreon, and it seems his mods are still free to download. You just have to join for free. Okay, well that's a good thing then, Matt. That is a good thing. Where is he gone? Oh, he's gone down that way, is he? Oh yes, that's what I was going to look at. The Pickford, wasn't I, quickly. That's good. So, yeah, at least if it is free, that is good. Good. I might have a look myself in just a minute and sign up as well, just to see myself. Yep. Root crops are gone. Okay. I need to get this. I want to try and keep this running for the simple fact, pigs seem to be going through a lot of food lately, so yeah. Right, let's see. I do have a truck down here, my little grey one here I was using earlier. So we'll use this guy and probably this. Where did I put my curtain trailer? Oh, is that still? Oh, yeah, it's still by the fish, isn't it? But that would do. Alright, let's detach you. There we go. The only thing he is charging for is early access to his alpha mods or special mods that he creates. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it that way. Be easier. At some point I need to get rid of that container as well. I've still got it there. Look, see, I'm getting sidetracked again. It's terrible. You guys are bad influence on me. You really are. I'm kidding. I'm just joking with you. Oh, there we go. Fast coupling. There we go. Cool. Now the thing is, what crops should I go with? I got tons of... Really, it says... Skip. Okay. Okie dokie. What have I got? I got potatoes. I do have some sugar beets there I could throw in if I wanted to. Yeah, might as well. Don't need too much, but that's cool. I can't remember how much I need though, that's the thing. 100,000? There we go. I'm pretty sure the last time I topped up I was using this trailer, so hopefully that's about right. Yeah, what I'll do is once I start harvesting, I'll sort of jump out of the game while going down the rows there and sign up myself. Yes, you're the bad influence. Yes, you are, Matt. Especially you. You're the worst. And by the way, thank you very much for that mega fart. Much appreciated, I think. Maybe. Not sure yet, but okay. Yes. Actually, one of the things I do want to do this year is start getting back into the routine of jumping in Discord when I go live. So you guys who have access to the stream rooms can join in the chat. I just haven't been bothered lately. It's terrible. Usually the worst thing is whenever I'm going live, there's nobody ever in Discord. It's like crazy. Obviously today, I know Mr. Dajnet's there. Don B here was there. I don't know if he's still there, but he was there earlier. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's fine. That'll do. Cool. I can keep plodding on. It's running good. Oh, out of interest, what was that, the other one? Need to keep an eye on my proteins. So that's going to be things like corn, soybean, stuff like that. It's down to 43,000, so Still fine for the minute, but look, we've got some birdies flying over. Oh, I don't know if you can make it out. You can just about see it through the trees there. Yay. Ah, another thing over the Christmas period. There is really some humongous trolls out there, I tell you. So on Facebook, one of the groups that I'm part of over there is they've been Oh no, it wasn't YouTube. It wasn't Facebook. It was YouTube. They were actually posting videos of wild boars and other things, wildlife creatures on their map, and they're saying, "Oh, Giants have now added more wildlife animals to the base game." It's not the base game stuff. It's either built into the actual map itself, or it's a mod that's added those wild boars and different types of deer or whatever it was. It's like, shut up! Don't do that. But it kind of makes me wonder: is there any map for those who do play other maps? I know there's a few of you guys that do. Have you come across any maps that have different wildlife on them? Obviously, base game wise, there should be deers, the storks, crows, for example. But have you come across a map that has boars on it or some other wildlife animal? It'd be interesting to see how they've done that, because the animations alone, I know from what Green Thumb and that were saying, is it's kind of hard to do, to be honest. But that would be kind of cool. Go let it go before a special visitor gets used. Alrighty. Cool. Yep, let the gas flow, mate. Let the gas flow. Oh, that's one thing I've unlocked. Thinking about it, on Astral Colony is the gas or something. Did that earlier today. So yeah, I'm really cracking on with getting some of those bits and pieces unlocked over there now. Okay, so let's get that unfolded, and you are still miles away, but it still says 8 stops away, so okay. No, my luck, my Amazon delivery will probably turn up about 8:30 tonight after I finish streaming. So let's close you a sec, and I'm just going to open up that for the minute. All right, let's see what we can do. Hey, right. So, hey, actually, well, that's an idea. Okay, so you cannot use a hard helper with even the modded version. Good to know. Right, and so I want to do that. Probably one headland should be enough. Obviously, I need it to be 12.2, which is, I believe, the header size for that MacDon. That looks about right. I'm getting good at this. Look at that, guys. Right, let's turn that on. We'll lock that into there and go. There we go. Oh, I don't need the straw, so I'm just going to chop it up and see. Now this is one thing I would love. So obviously we've got the straw being chopped up. Would it be kind of cool if it actually added a fertilizer layer as you're going through? That would be kind of a cool idea. So obviously go through with a plow afterwards and mulch it in, as it were. Well, that's something else I could need to do with that other field. Get the mulcher out as well. But yes, while you guys are going to watch this, I'm going to be on my other screen, ignoring YouTube and everywhere else. I do apologize. No, I think I can do this a second. That way. There we go. I'm gonna go sign up for Mr. Thunder's patron. Okay. See, that one is asking. See, that one there is asking me for money, so that is not a good one to go to. Let's go to there. Panhandle by Shields modding. Oh, okay. Let's go there a second. Join for free. I will join with my Google. Yes, that one there. Privacy. Okay, continue with that. Oh, good, I can skip that now. Okay. Not really interested in any of them, but we'll go with that. Okay, there we go. Oh, gotta keep an eye on my little combine, don't I? There we go. Let's get that locked into there. That's good. That will probably take me right down to the bottom of the field, so should be okay for the minute. But yeah, one of the things I do need to do is come up here, get this field plowed, just to get rid of these tram lines. Hopefully, the other field, just the other side there. I know. Where is it? Where was it? Where 119 was, for that little section there, for some weird reason, even though the row crops or these lines were deactivated, it still had it showing. So I don't know if I need to go through myself and plant it, but we'll see. Let's see. Yes. FS25 releases, is that it? Row crop. Let's look at that one a second. So I'm just seeing if I can download the row crop system mod without having to pay anything. Yep, okay, that's good. That actually worked for me. So obviously I've only signed up with my Google account on Thunder's itch.io. I was actually able to go to that TH row crop system mod and download that without any issues. I didn't have to create or give any personal details out, so that works fine. Okay. So hopefully that should be okay for anybody who wants that mod. Obviously you just got to go through the kerfuffle of signing up for the patronage, so that's fine. Out of interest, the design kit. Let's have a look at that. So that is currently on version 1.1.0.2 stable, it says. And let's click on attachments, download that. Yep, and that's downloaded as well. Okay, that is fine. See, that I don't mind. If there's a released mod out there that's on a patronage now that's for free, yep, I don't mind signing up for that. Obviously, I just hope I don't get too many emails, otherwise I'll probably be banning it. I get so many blinking spam emails as it is. I don't know about anybody else, but it is ridiculous. I go in every morning. Let's put it this way: when I first wake up, obviously I make a drink. I'll go for a vape because obviously a vape I gave up smoking a long time ago, and I've been vaping ever since. So I'll go and have a sit down on like our little enclosed balcony here, have a vape, and while I'm at it, I'll check my emails, messages, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be lurking in Farmer Mark's stream if he's live. But yeah, obviously when I check my emails, also go through my inbox, my second inbox, whatever it's called, the not so urgent stuff, clean all that out, put it into its own folder like most people probably would. But then I obviously go into my spam folder, and I'll have about 50 to 60 spam messages there. It's like ridiculous. It really is crazy. Some days it could be 50, 60. Other days maybe 10 if I'm lucky. I like those lesser days. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I can confirm right now I can download through Thunder's patronage without needing to pay. So that's cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And hey, Farmer Marks over on YouTube, by the way. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. But as always, guys, if you do have any questions about any of the mods or even the game, you're more than welcome to ask. I may know someone who knows a thing or two about the game. Not me particularly, but got Green Thumb. We've got Farmer Marks out there. Kidding. I'm joking. But actually, oh, that's a point. Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, thinking about it. Didn't he say he's off this week? Will he be streaming throughout the week? Because I wouldn't mind raiding over to him once or twice this week if he's going to go live. Just saying. Are you going to be streaming extra this week as you're off? Pretty sure you said you were off this week, weren't you? But as I'm back into Farm Sim for a little while, are you going to be doing some Farm Sim, hey? You're not off. I'm sure you said you were off the other day. This week. Or was it last week you were off? I can't remember. But yeah, you should be streaming more when you're off, in my opinion. Well, it is what it is. Dang it. Dang it. You were off Christmas week. Oh, man. That's just typical. Let's see. Where did I put that? Window. There. Let's see. Still miles away. Come on, really? Jeebus. Let me leave that there for a minute. I don't know. But yeah, what are you playing in the minute then, Mr. Farmer Marks? I'm guessing you're probably working then? But yeah, what's your game of choice at the minute? Are you still in the usual? Actually, let's see if I can do it this way. And I can sit back a bit. Let's see. Next 2 weeks I am on afternoons, so if I get up early enough I can stream before you. Okay. That would be kinda cool. You can warm the crowds up for me then. Nice. And hello, Mr. Street Dead Solo. Yeah, over on YouTube. How's Streamlabs? He's asking how Streamlabs. Streamlabs never shuts up. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna have a look at my settings for Streamlabs and YouTube. I wonder if there's a way of changing the comments going out over there. Obviously, for you guys, it's not too bad, I don't think, because you're chatting quite a bit. Over on YouTube, obviously, it's quite quiet, really. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can reduce the timer on them. But it is what it is. Will be Star Rupture tonight, Mr. Farmer Marks? Oh. What time are you going live today then, Mr. Farmer Marks? Will it be before or after I go to bed? You still haven't fixed your Farm Sim save for Co. I don't know what you like. If you want me to do it, I can do it. It'll literally take me about a couple of minutes. I can sort it out for you. But it's a very simple little fix, to be honest, if anybody remembers. It's just literally changing coal to coal underscore ore. Very, very simple one. There we go. Obviously that goes into your placeable XML. And obviously if you've got anything in a vehicle, for example, you may want to go through your vehicle XML as well. But yes, all of the information is up on Mr. Dashnet's Trello for that update. Or you can go back to my, what was it, the update 13 stream video. I did show what you need to edit near the beginning of the stream there, so yes. Actually, it was kind of crazy on our Facebook group. There's people been asking about the update. Oh, which one was it? To do with the crusher. Do you remember when we had to change the crusher because on the in-game mod hub a mod came out with the exact same name? Well, there was some people still coming through saying my crusher's disappeared, blah blah blah. I did the update and it's disappeared and all this. It's like, really? Did you read all of the information and do what it says in there? I don't know. Craziness. There we go. Yeah, somebody in Discord have been asking as well. Yeah. But yeah, I think if Mr. Dashnet carries on, what I might do, I'll have to get in Discord with him, and actually before he releases his next map, if he ever does another one, is to make sure that they're all set up saying PV25 from now on. It saves so much confusion, that's for sure. If I was able to go back in time right now and before Rivers came out change them then, I would have. Worst thing is, what's crazy is back in 22 when we had Canyon Crossing, I actually went through the entire mod pack for Canyon Crossing and started condensing all of the factories into like tier mod packs. I'm pretty sure on one of my drives I've still got them as they were. Obviously that was another way of keeping down texture issues when loading up. May have to see if it would help now with 25 as well. So you'd end up basically having the map, then probably all of the factories in their own mod pack folder, as it were. I'll have to have a look into that to see if that is still a viable thing to lower down the texture. So if you think about it, you have the concrete factory that makes obviously the cement. Obviously that cement texture that's on that building is used in other places as well. So 3 or 4 different factories have the same texture somewhere in it. They can all be condensed into one little mod pack, as it were. So yeah, may have to look into doing that at some point. But yeah, obviously I want to focus on my map. Oh, and one thing as well, just to give you guys an idea, an update. I did load up my little map today. I was actually doing some more road work today, but it's going to take forever with some of it. But yes, it'd be nice if there was an easier way of doing roads over there. So some of the roads are going to be as a decal on the actual terrain, and other parts of the road are possibly going to be pre-placed above the terrain, shall we say. We'll have to see how it looks in game. If there is a big difference, a visual difference, I may just end up setting them all up as decals and hiding them under the map. Obviously Mr. Dajnet's done it on here, to be honest, if you weren't aware. If I actually stop right here, if I go over to up here, isn't it? You got the road across here. So this right here, this road, it's not actually on the map, as it were. It's actually a decal that's placed underneath the map, and then it shows up in here. Same with all of this here. This is basically a decal on the terrain itself. Same with, so for example, the way these trigger markers are set up, that's a decal. It's obviously set to invisible, but a terrain decal is set up in the same way that is for these roads. I may have to go through all of my road systems on my new little map and set them up this way. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Obviously, obviously, for anybody who remembers, obviously, at the bottom of the hill where the main town is, that I'm kind of setting up. Obviously, I've got that big strip going straight down the middle, as it were. That road currently is sat just above the ground level. But there's a part that I'm actually been working on that goes off to one side of the map. What I'm kind of hoping is that will then curve around and then sort of almost double back onto that main road at the beginning. But yeah, where it's obviously the train is going up, the road pieces aren't quite lining up the way I'd like them to, so hence why I'm setting them up as a decal. So I have to get in game and see what they actually look like side by side, whether it'd be better to set them up as a decal for all of it, or have it half and half, as it were. But yes, it's definitely a tricky thing to do, the little road. But yeah, I've got that obviously to finish off. Once that's done, I should be able to then start working on like the road splines for the AI. So yeah, there's that. I've got fields still to finish setting up. I've got the mining area to finish off as well. I've also got kind of an idea how I want it to look. I was kind of actually thinking is maybe using some of the breakable rocks at the top, and you have to sort of break your way into the mine, possibly that way. Kind of like how we had it on PV Rivers. Not Rivers, yeah, on here. Where you have to break into the walls to get into the mine pieces. Obviously this would be maybe 1 or 2 segments of walls that you clear to access the whole lot. But obviously mine is going to be set up using basically a production that just constantly runs and runs and runs and refills. Kind of like the debris crusher, but obviously one would be set up for coal, one for ore, one for any of the other mining materials you may need. But yes, that is still something. There's a lot of work, that's for sure, to do over there. Still got to finish off another thing as well, the port area. Obviously I'd love to have a nice container port set up looking like, so it's kind of there, but yeah, need a lot more containers and a few more bits put in there. So lots of work, too much work to do, that's all I can say. I'll be glad when it's finished, that's all I can say. Yes. How's Mr. Dave doing? He's got red sky from the looks of it, and a funny little drill gun. Is it red or is that an orange sky? I'm not quite sure. But yes, we'll go over there in a little while, and hopefully he keeps going. Now where are you going? You're going the opposite way. So I'm looking at my Amazon delivery. It's now actually going back the way it was. It's not heading my direction. It's like, where are you going? Come back. Oh my goodness gracious me. It might be closer to 9 o'clock before it turns up. Thinking about it. But yes, let's get this field done. But yeah, tomorrow we will be going into Astro Colony, guys. You'll get to see my current little spaceship. I think it looks kind of cool. I actually sent Mr. Farmer Marks a image of it yesterday, and I think I kind of gave him a bit of an idea with part of my ship. So at the minute I have 3 large planets attached to my little base, but I've also got I think there's 4 or 5 smaller planets, kind of at the back almost of it, but it's kind of coming off at it like almost like a T junction, where the materials are then being brought in that way. And Mr. Farrow Marks kind of liked that idea, and yeah, decided to use it. So go for it. It makes, and one thing I will say is, when you get into the Stargate phase, once you get that unlocked and you get that built, obviously you've got to power it up. But one thing I will say, and I can confirm, is if when you go through it or you use that wormhole, the Stargate, you should say, if you have any planets attached to your main base or main ship, they will also be transported with you. So you don't have to worry about disconnecting them all the time. You can just take them with you, as it were, if you wanted to. Obviously, I actually ended up removing one of the planets that or micro planets, as I'm going to call it, because it's a smaller one. I ended up disconnecting one because it basically got all the resources off it. Obviously, I could have gone through, cleared all the soil and all the extra stuff, but I really wasn't bothered about it. But yeah, I disconnected that, and I've got within 5-10 minutes, I think it was, I'd gone through the Stargate and already found a new planet to connect up to, which is great. Because obviously I needed more uranium, I think it was. Yeah, uranium is used for the other power source, isn't it? Thinking about it, for the nuclear power generators. So I needed to find another planet to replace the one that I had just literally gotten rid of that was giving me something from there. So yeah. And it kind of looked like a bit of a piece of Mars almost. It was literally a mini red planet. Almost like a little Mars, as it were. I might actually... What if I can rename it? I would rename it Little Mars. But yes. Then I decided to do a little bit of scouting around. Found 2 other little planets. One had the little armadillo thing on it. The other one had the little pig lemur, or whatever you want to class it as. Yeah, they're on there. So yeah, I need to get them unlocked so I can get them tamed. And I think I'm getting close to unlocking, is it the chickens and cows? I think that's what was. What's the other one? Well, the chickens anyway. Are they the ones that give you the eggs, I guess? But yeah, I'm getting very, very close. Obviously, you guys can see the whole update tomorrow of where I've got to, so yay. But yeah, once I've got this field finished today, maybe, I'm definitely going back over to Astral Colony, because I'm obviously trying to get more tech to get things unlocked. So I may even be running it side by side whilst doing this, just to get stuff unlocked. But yes, there's a few more things I do need to actually, I was just thinking, get automated as well. I'm sure there was a couple of things I unlocked earlier that I still need to get set up on automation. So yeah. But one thing I will say is, after obviously I did catch a little bit of DashNet's stream from last night, where he was doing Astral Colony, and oh my god, how in depth does he go? That is just craziness. I think I'll stick with the way I'm doing it. So one of the things I have been doing, I've actually been going back through some of the lines and stuff to upgrade belts and stuff. But obviously where I've got splitters down, so obviously I do want some to go into storage, but I also want obviously the majority of the products going into the next production. So what I've actually been doing is going into the splitter, for example, and actually, because obviously it has like the 3 outputs, doesn't it? So you got left, middle, and right. What I've been doing is setting it up in a specific way, so wherever it goes off, so say for instance the right line goes off to storage, I'm setting that up to 1. If the left line is going off to the next production, I'm setting that up to 10 pieces. So 10 pieces goes off to the next production, then 1 piece is going into storage. So for every every 10 and 1 in 10, should say, pieces is going into storage. So the majority of stuff is going back into a production instead of storage all the time, and it does seem to be working pretty well. I'm not going over the top of the storage now. It's great. So yeah, that's what I've been set up yesterday and today. But obviously I still got to go through a few belts maybe and look at upgrading them. But I think at the minute it's doing well. It's mainly the stuff that's coming in, I've noticed. It's coming in, but it's not coming in kind of quick enough, shall we say? Where everything's coming in like on 1 or 2 main belts, I really need to go through, maybe separate them a little bit more. But it is what it is. But yeah, I ended up getting rid of all of the asteroid collectors that I had. I now only have, I think it's about 12 or 14 actually mounted on the side of my actual main building now. So I like it. It's definitely coming on. It's definitely looking kind of like a Borg cube from Star Trek, I will say that. But overall, I'm happy with how it's slowly coming on. And the nice thing is, I can keep going up and away. And yes, let's see. Actually, what can I bring that up? Thinking about it, the picture that I sent over to Mr. Farmer Marks yesterday, you can get an idea of what I've been playing around with. Farmer Marks, that's his. Yes, there we go. Let's open that up in a new browser. Where are you? New tab there, and I'll grab you as well. I'll put up a new browser. So I'm going to pause this there for just 1 second. Go to desktop. That's a bit weird. And yes, here we go. So there's my little area. Here you go. Let's just zoom in a little bit. So yeah, so this is obviously my main little factory base, as it were. It's literally like a big cube. Obviously the lower, actually I've never added 2 levels underneath, which I'll show tomorrow, which is all to do with power. So on the first one, obviously you've got the solar panels. Below that is another layer that has obviously those so the nuclear power generators that use the uranium rods. That's underneath. But then obviously you've got, yeah, I think it's 4, maybe 5 levels now going up. But from there, obviously, as you can see, I've got the 3 big planets, as I call them here. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miniature planets on the back here. But obviously, this is the idea that Mr. Farmer Marx has liked, is this little T section where all the materials are coming in and then going up to where they need to be processed. So, yes. But yeah, look at that. I got that little guy working. It works. But yeah, this will actually teleport or transport the entire lot if it's connected to your base. So yeah, bear that in mind. But yeah, the new little planet that's filled in that little gap there is my little red planet. A little piece of Mars. But yes, isn't that cool? But yeah, you'll get to see all of it tomorrow properly. Look at that. Belts are full. Obviously, I'm separating obviously that uranium ore, so it goes straight into the smelters to turn it into the rods, which then go into the nuclear reactor thingamabobs. So yeah, it's definitely coming on. I like it. It is definitely coming on. I'm liking it. Obviously, my little wall of logistics, as I'm calling it, where all the belts go in and the pipes and that are running, It's starting to fill up quite nicely, also where I'm having to move things from one level to another. Obviously I've got the lifters now in as well. It took me a little while to figure them out. Obviously if you need any help with them, I can always cover that tomorrow, guys. Because yes, you can't just put 2 entry points in and then a pipe. You have to literally go in and set one of them up for outputting and one as an input. That took me it took me ages to figure that out. I was literally messaging Mr. Dashnet saying, how the friggin' heck do these work? Because I couldn't find any videos on how to have one as an input and one as an output. And then I suddenly noticed something, clicked on it, and thought, oh, okay, that's how we do it. Bonkers, it really is, that game. But I am really kind of enjoying it, I really am. Obviously, could I have gone bigger? Most likely, but it works for me, and hopefully it'll work for me in the future, which is kind of nice. Obviously, I'm just going to keep building up and up and up. And yes, joy. I even actually set up a proper little deck area for the autopilot as well, with a couple of engines and stuff like that. So yes, it's cool. But anyway, guys, I'm actually going to pause it right there. I will carry on with this in a minute. Hey, David W., how you doing, buddy? Right as I'm about to head out, let me get over to the end of the screen when you finish doing your little fishy nugget thing. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Not too bad, thanks. Obviously, it's Tuesday, so yeah. Been a little bit chilly today, but we didn't have any snow today, so I will say that. So maybe I think this is meant to get a colder end of the week, so we might get more snow then. So fingers crossed. But yes. Get it over to the ending screen, and we are. If Mr. Dashnet is going to keep going for a little bit longer, hopefully he is. We're actually going to go over to see Mr. Dashnet, who is playing Star Rupture. So let me get him up. And there he is. He's been gone 5 hours, so I don't know how long he's going to be staying on for, but hopefully a little while longer. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, it might be worth checking this out, guys. It's yeah, we'll see. Right, for you guys over on YouTube, while I think about it, thank you very much for tuning in. Much appreciated. Obviously, like I said, I will be back in Astral Colony tomorrow. So, till then, guys, on YouTube anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you very much.